Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders. This is Mission 2, the Toad Queen is dead. Julia should thank me. By slaying her mother, she can claim to rule Aldor. Though Miandor is the true heir. History cannot forget me. I have sent the goblins scattering across the countryside. Mobs of vengeful elves stalk my decoys. The forces of Aldor scatter, while I move to the next phase of Miandor's plan to cripple the Keepers. The Halfling United Cities are now under siege, but those besieging are morons. Without my help, they will fail. Time is short. I debate whether to follow the established northern trade route or a subterranean path beneath the impeding mountains. Alright, so it looks like we got two options here. The northern trade route or the subterranean path. Now, let me just check my settings here. This is all fine. So the subterranean path does seem more like my style because we are goblins and evil and all of that, though the trade route might hold some keeper treasure. I think for this, I will take the subterranean path. A runaway slave, a goblin, once the property of an orc warlord, fled from an underground passage infested with dwarves. In a show of magnanimous mercy, I have not executed the goblin fugitive. We'll all have plenty of new slaves once the halflings fall. The orcs fight to control the caves, and while I am tempted to aid them, the utmost goal is the city just through the caves called Lunaris. It must fall within 20 days, or the cult's plans to take the United Cities will fall, and the Keepers will win this war before it starts. Alright, sounds like a plan. Let's travel the caves. It seems like we can bring some things with us. I think I will take my shield. And these assassins are really good. Oh, but I can only take one, unless I leave a shield behind. Now, is the shield really that good? Yes, I think I'll keep it with me, and I'll bring one assassin along as well. And I'll also grab a wolf. I think that will do. Then just top it off with gold. As much as we can carry. And onwards to the subterranean path. The surviving keepers raise a pathetic mob. Alright, here we are. Let the game begin. I've researched enchanted weapon. Next, I think I will take Death Ray. That sounds good. Now, we should move together as much as possible, but let's split up for a short while and scout the immediate vicinity. Doesn't seem like there's too much here, but there may be secrets hidden around. Or perhaps not. And of course, I do have mountain climbing, so I could technically move over these mountains if I really had to. But I don't think there's much around this area regardless. Did it say I have to reach my target within 20 days? Perhaps I should get a move on. Let's all group up and head down this cavern. Okay, time to go down into the cave and oh, what's this? Litiak. Is it an orc city? Are orcs friendly or not? We will soon find out, but it seems like we do have some goblin friends here. Hello, people of Ferosas. Now for 103 gold I could have them join me. I think I will. And we shall also capture this, and that should put us close to being in the green. Seems like there's quite a lot of activity down here. It'll take us a while to really figure out all of this. And what is this thing? A troll. Night vision, regeneration, strike, and walking. That might be interesting to have. Let's move on to the next day. Oh, a dwarven city. Dwarves are our enemies, so perhaps these people will be quite friendly. Let's see if we can make contact with them. I don't want to attack them. Perhaps I can check my relations. How are we? We are allies. That is ideal. And we can take the troll for our cause. Now, we should really just travel through this as fast as possible. So let's see what the quickest route will be. Some spiders have decided to fight me. They just crawled out of this corner. But I see a gold mine, and I will not let a couple spiders get in my way. That's the death of them. Now that is not a gold mine. That is actually a dungeon, probably filled with treasure. Regardless, I will scout further north here. Now I have a choice. I could try and capture this dwarven city, or I could continue my journey through this cavern, which is probably a wiser idea, as I don't want to risk any more troops. And I don't have time to be recolonizing these places. Although, look at this, Hallion. He's either a hero or the leader of these dwarves, which might be a useful kill. Though we are on day 7 and we should move on. We could capture the city pretty easily. But let's scout up here first. What are we headed towards here? I still don't see the way out. So let's grab this city. And a builder's guild. Interesting. Now I could migrate this to orcs or goblins. I guess we could migrate to orcs, because we want to keep our orc friends happy. And we could sit on that for a while. For now, I'll continue exploring the cavern and see what we can find. I've completed my research of Death Ray, and it has unlocked some new spells. Let's see. Unholy Champion. +2 attack and +2 damage. That seems quite a benefit. Though 28 turns left. Well, let's continue our exploration, and within a turn or two, in one more turn, we will migrate this to orcs. But we can take some of our troops and head up here to grab this gold mine. And another defenseless city which we can take. Perfect. Alright, with 8 days left, I have to move on, and there's no more time to be wasting in this area of the map. Though there are powerful forces in our way, perhaps we could get around them. But we have taken these 2 cities, and they are providing us sufficient income, which means I can produce a couple extra troops, just so they can defend themselves, as we try to bypass these defenses. I don't know which way it is. It must be around this way. I have finally leveled up, and now with 20 skill points available, I can move on to spellcasting 2. This will increase the amount of mana I can use, channeling 20, and it will also upgrade the kinds of spells I can cast. I may save up for spellcasting 3 or head on to something else later, but we'll see. We'll take that, grab this gold mine, and head for the surface up here, as we do not have any more time to waste with 5 days left. So let's head on up. But where do we head to now? There's only so many days left. Is the city I'm supposed to capture? Oh no, they are coming to attack my city here. I guess we'll just have to let them take it, because we cannot defend this anymore. That's fine. Our job down here is done, and we can leave it to the orcs. But we have to find that city we're looking for. And it's unclear where it is. I could send my wolf forward to help scout. Hopefully we can find it within the next 4 days. A sign! West lies Flowershire. That should be the direction we have to head towards, but is it on this side, or this is a dead end? Ah, good thing I sent a scout forward, because we have to head this way. Perhaps, or perhaps not. Let's hope it is in this direction. It seems I have headed the wrong way, and the correct path may be to the east here. That was unfortunate, but with only 1 day left, my turn limit is reached and I have failed this mission. I will have to attempt it again. On my second time through, Dwarven forces have come to fight me. A decent one at that. 4 dwarves injured by my scouts. Though we shouldn't have any problems dealing with this rabble. Here, we will end it, just by throwing a few projectiles. A few more poison darts. These dwarves are quite resilient. Though not resilient enough, it seems. And with the archer dead, that's dealt with. Now we could capture this city, but I don't think we have any time. We have to continue our journey through this cavern. And once again, it's unclear which way is the right way to go. This seems like a good choice, though. What was that? Regardless, let's head up to the surface. Subterranean passage to the Flowershire. So Flowershire is where we came from. Let's hope that city over there is the one we're looking for. As before, we'll research Unholy Champion. This is Lunaris, the city we have to take. Its defenses manageable. Time to end this. A tactical fight for the city of Lunaris. We'll get into position and deal with this bunch of halflings. Enemy cavalry is never really that smart. They always ride ahead, right into our line of fire. They won't stand a chance soon enough. Though there is still quite a few of them. On this next turn, they should all move into range for us to tear them apart. That's unfortunate. They're going for my magician. Though their tactics are seemingly weak. They have no formation whatsoever. Now, let's see if we can end this as quickly as possible. Let's cast a spell of Chain Lightning. Currently my favorite spell. Ah, it bounced the wrong way. Never mind. Perhaps we can Magic Bolts the cavalry. Poison Darts the swordsman. Move my spearmen to the right. Then we can... just through the buildings we can hit this guy. Our troll can take out their ranged weapons. Oh, nasty. Now these poison darts are currently out of range, but I can move him and transfer our other spearmen to the right to assist. In the next turn, this should be over. Well, their chance has been wasted. Time to end this. A magic bolt? Perhaps not. Poison darts then. Still, we can just send our troll to crush him. Problem solved. I am victorious. These halflings and dwarves don't stand a chance. Alright, that's the end of Mission 2. A quick one, relatively, if you walk the right way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.